Hi legends, how is everyone doing? Hope you're all having a great day. Let me put myself on here. Hi legends, I am back in South Africa. I spent a month in Dubai. It was absolutely amazing. Let me know if the music's too loud, my voice is right. I need to now adjust all my settings again according to my studio. Legends, great to be back. I see Mr. Dev is in the house. Hi, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, home sweet home. Yes, I am back home, legends. Yeah, live from my studio. Still figuring out my settings. I have to readjust everything. My studio is not as sexy as the one there in Dubai, but nonetheless, it's functional. I'm happy with what I've got over here. Great to be home. It feels like I went from an oven for a month to a fridge. So from 40 degrees Celsius every day to now below 10 degrees Celsius every day, or even 0 at night. So from the one extreme to the other extreme. Legends, welcome. Let's dive into the analysis. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a sore throat over here, but I'm here for you guys. Okay, let's analyze the price of Bitcoin, go through a little bit of fundamental news, and see what is cooking. Okay, can we still expect upwards momentum? I gave an update this morning, and so far it looks like it could still play out, right? Let me go through some more comments over here. Hi legends. Hi Julian, welcome in the house. Lizard 450 feels so rejected from 71,800. Yes. Burkan, hi 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, jump or pump, that is the question. Simon Jones, hi mate, welcome. Feature, we missed you even though you will never answer my comments. Okay, well today I will answer your comments, Mr. Feature Jaeger. We missed you even though you never answer my comments. Write me a comment and I will respond to that. Short squeeze. Let's see. Like, guys, yes, please like for the content. Smash up the love. It's your it's your ways to show love towards the channel. Only takes a mouse button or a finger on your phone. Smash up the like. Let's get into the alpha. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly. If I need to put my mic louder, it should be loud enough. Right, Alfredo Aditya, welcome. Hi 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, thank you for your TA. Right, let's put my screen on here and dive into the action. Right, let's see if this works. Okay, so far so good. Looks like it's working over here. Let me just move myself. Yes, such a contrast. I've been doing streams with t-shirts and short pants, and now I'm here in 2 shirts, sweatpants, socks, shoes to cover the cold, and a heater here next to me. So from the one extreme to the other extreme. I see you back home. Yes, I am finally back home after a month. It was a great time in Dubai. Spent loads of time with Andy and the team. Did a lot of workshops together. We laughed hard. I don't want to say we partied hard, but we had some good times, right? It's just very hot in Dubai. Love the place. Definitely will go back there for a visit. And but now I'm home back to my family. There's no place like home. Right, legends. You're all here for the alpha. I see 33 of you watching. Only 11 likes. Smash up the likes, legends. Right, legends. This morning in my update, I spoke about this daily level together with this naked point of control. I can actually take that naked point of control out. Let's just keep the more important one over there, the daily level. This was not easy price action over here, and this is why I gave these 2 levels from a possible trading perspective, is to say that I want to see how we're going to react over here. And I want to see how we're going to react over here and possibly over here, because there's a lot of liquidity there by, I think, $68,800, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go look at the liquidity heat map. You can see here, 68,800. Okay, lots of liquidity to the downside. Can everyone see this? Yes, liquidity to the downside, liquidity to the upside, and we've just been here in the middle building up liquidity to both sides. I think now we've grabbed the top liquidity, if I'm not mistaken. Almost there. And the question was top or bottom first. Okay, And when I see confusing price action that doesn't really give me a clear answer whether we're going up or down, and this is what I mentioned during my live stream this morning as well, is when I see this, you're chopping, it doesn't give you a clear direction either to the upside or to the downside. And then when I look at CVD, it's all messy. You're building a bearish CVD with price moving down the whole time. I just sit in my hands and I stay out of the market until I see clear direction. Okay, I don't force trades, legends. That's the one thing about me and my trading style. If I'm not sure and I cannot exercise good risk management and I feel like I have to gamble, there's a 50-50 chance, I just sit on my hands, okay? And I wait to trade from my area of interest, not to my area of interest, okay? So I was waiting for this level. And the reason I was waiting for this level is if you take a fib here from the low to the high, well, we had these highs over here. We didn't have the recent price action. I was waiting for this 68,800, 786 over. I was waiting for this golden zone over here because I knew that there was a lot of liquidity here. And you might have that situation where you're ranging, it's very boring. You grab the liquidity and then you get a move to the upside. So I was waiting for this level to be tested and it didn't get tested. Quite disappointing. But then I said I'm waiting for this daily level and I'm waiting for this naked point of control. Also, when I take a fib, okay, let's just take this one out the way, not to make it too messy. If I take a fib here from the high to the low, okay, so together here, not in perfect confluence, but close enough for me, okay, to make a trading decision inside of the golden zone, where you most probably gonna get here to the naked point of control, and then I want to see how price is going to react in this area, because this could be a scenario where you reject here from this naked point of control together here with a 618. Perhaps you leave a wick behind, you find weakness, and you start tumbling down. Now the probabilities, because this daily level has already been tapped multiple times over here, especially during today, it does become weaker, which increases the probabilities. If you get rejected in this area, you more than likely going to fall through this daily level. And then this is my next area of interest over here, where just cleaning this up here a little bit, okay. And I mean, legends, yes, it is a little bit early to call, but okay, we can definitely move up from here and take the high and just continue the momentum to the upside. But what I'm kind of looking at over here is if we do find the strength up here and we do get rejected in this zone over here, naked point of control 786 level, consolidation is going to provide resistance. Okay, always remember my rule. You always look to the left for consolidation areas and they provide great support or resistance depending on whether we're going up or down. So let's just play out the scenario. If the scenario plays out, we get rejected in this area and we start tumbling down, perhaps we get a bounce there and then we make another lower high. Okay, you start forming a trend and then you fall down. I'm interested in this area for a potential long setup, which okay, I know it's a little bit early to call, but this could be, okay, could be a reversal pattern. Okay, right, and we'll see a Gartley reversal harmonic pattern that could be playing out there, which is also a reversal pattern. But let's see. I mean, as traders, we trade level to level and we watch the reaction at each level. Okay, so let's see if this momentum continues here to the upside. I just want to have a look at, I mean, legends, you can see as and this was what was confusing to me this morning, and this is why I stayed out of the market. You can see here on CVD, okay, price moving down. Look at yellow moving up. Okay, so although I knew that we are supported by a daily level, I just didn't like this. Okay, I just really didn't like this. And then you are also building aggressive bullish CVD here on blue. So you're having CVD that's working against each other. And I was just like, okay, I'm staying out of the market. I want clear direction. I cannot trade 50% price action. Yes, you can take a chance with good risk management, always, okay? It's up to the trader to make that decision. For me, it was just a decision. I'm staying out of the market until I get to my areas of interest. And I am interested in this area, and I'm interested in this area. and I might have to wait a couple of days for the scenario to play out. Okay, but I'm a patient trader, and I know that patience rewards. I'm not going to force a trade if I'm not sure about the direction. Okay, I knew that we have a daily, we have bearish CVD building up, and I was like, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Yes, you can practice good risk management. Okay, beautiful trade that you could have taken here. I just didn't take it, legends. I wasn't willing to risk it, and for those of you that did take this trade, I mean, this could have been a nice 7, 8, or even 8 risk to reward ratio here to the upside potentially. But I mean, you know, you just never know where we are going to reject it. So although I'm saying I'm interested in this area, we still need to get to the 50%, okay, and we can reject from there. We still need to get to the 618, which has underbelly resistance for this consolidation zone. And we all know how well the 0.618 gets respected, okay? So I just basically made the decision to say that I don't care what happens here. I'm waiting for this level or this level. I don't care what happens here. Okay, sometimes as a trader, those are just the decisions that you need to make. Sometimes the direction for you looks much clearer than for me, for example, and you could have taken the trade with good risk management. Great on you, and I hope that you've taken profits and you've protected your position with this momentum here to the upside. Okay, legends, let's see, could it be a retest for the trend line since May 24? Okay, you see, Mr. Feature, I'm reading your comments now. May 24, yes. So the trend that I've got over here, yes. I also looked at this trend this morning to say that I think a lot of people had their trend over there. Can't remember. Yeah, a lot of people had their trend over there. And then this morning when I looked at this trend, I was like, hang on. Wow, what a beautiful retest. Look at that. Okay, test. Struggled to break through, failed, okay, and then eventually got the breakout and a beautiful retest. So Mr. Feature, that's the retest that you're talking about. Definitely a possibility where we have finally broken out. We've done a beautiful retest, and now we are going to continue momentum here to the upside. But I am not ruling out that we can't get another retest for then continuation to the upside. And this is why this daily level is so important, is because often you get it to retest and you just get blast off, okay? We don't know what the market's going to give us. We just have to trade level to level. But there is a possibility that you do a double retest and, you know, retest, and then you're off to the races. Okay, so also, I want to just take this out the way, and for those of you, as always, remember, down in the description I've got Bluffin. Let me just zoom the zoom. I see a lot of people say Blowfin. Okay, it's not Blowfin. I've spoken to the team, the CEO of Bluffin. It is pronounced Bluffin. Okay, just to make sure that everyone understands, it's Bluffin. Right, trade on Bluffin. They have confirmed no KYC for a long time. I know that 𝗖𝗍𝗃𝗍 is going to start introducing KYC end of this month or end of July. I can't remember the exact date. So for me, as a non-KYC alternative, I'm really enjoying Bluffin here at the moment. You also, by using the link downstairs in the description, you qualify for the biggest sign-up bonus, and also, you know, the copy trading that I'm going to. Just want to briefly speak about the copy trading that I'm doing in Bluffin. So now that I'm back home, I can focus again. The workshops and the strategic stuff is out the way. So I'm going to give the copy trading a little bit more love now that I'm back at home this week, next week. And I'm going to take high probable trades. So it might not be every day there's a trade and it's 100% gain. Slow and easy. Okay, this is how I'm going to tackle it. I know that there are still spots available from a copy trading perspective if you would like to follow my copy trades. And so I'm going to focus, my commitment is I'm going to focus to try and get some trades under the belt on the copy trading account. So for those of you that's been patiently waiting, thank you so much. You would have seen that I have made some gains, not a lot, some gains at least. So I'm going to be focusing a little bit more here on the copy trading. Sign up with a link down below in the description, and then go and follow me, Devil Trades. Okay, you'll find me there. Right. Let's get back here to the price action. I'm getting a little bit of a rejection, but let's see what is CBD showing us. CBD is just so goddamn bearish. Okay, very confusing price action. That's why I'm just sitting on my hands. Okay, right, legends. Nonetheless, Mr. Feature, now I've answered your question. Yes, this can be a beautiful retest over here. Nice green volume, or red volume, purple volume in my situation. Legends, what I am looking at, I like to, when in doubt, zoom out. Okay, let's go here onto the 4-hour time frame. And there's something else I want to tell you about the smaller time frame over here as well, which I think I forgot to mention in the morning update to you guys. But nonetheless, let's zoom out. Let's clean up the chart a little bit. Take the dailies out the way. Just work with a clean chart over here. Okay, legends, I'm specifically interested in this structure over here. Okay, and I can even remove the trend. Okay, let's just work with a clean slate over here, clean Picasso canvas, and then we mess it up, okay, with our technical analysis. Right, what do you think about Jupiter Exchange and each coin? Thank you. Cool. I will see if I can get to that. Mr. Crypto Big Brains, let's go, dear world. Would you agree that 7350 looks like a strong rejection level to me? Thoughts, please. 7350, round about this area over here. Okay, which is in confluence with that 50% 618 level. Let's see. Okay, cool, legends. What I'm looking at over here is what if. Okay, we have to play what if scenarios. This is what we do. You have to have a plan, right? And you have to have multiple plans. And if one of those plans is in your zone or your area of interest, you can execute the trade with good risk management. Okay, so the one scenario that I'm still keeping an eye on is to say that what if this is a 1, 2, 3, okay, 3, 4, and we are now busy with the 5th wave. Okay, this is the scenario for me that still has the highest probability because it meets most of the Elliott wave rules. There are bearish scenarios and there are alternative bullish scenarios as well. The reason I like this one is because this Elliott wave structure has the least amount of faults. Okay, and this is usually how Elliott wave or Ellioticians, as they call themselves, will analyze the chart. And I'm not sure, for those of you that are following specific Elliott wave gurus out there, they will tell you always that you have like 2 or 3 bearish scenarios and 2 and 3 bullish scenarios, and depending on how price develops, they will have invalidation zones, and then they will switch scenarios depending on local price action. For now, this scenario is still on the cards, okay, and it can still be very explosive here to the upside, and that's a different bullish scenario, but I'm playing it conservatively. I'm still looking at this structure over here, okay, because it just looks right, it feels right. And Elliott waves is not just about data, it's also about look and feel. Okay, this wave 1 and the retracement looks good, you know, nice 1-to-1 ratio over here. Even from a FIB timing perspective, it bounced at the right level, and then we have a beautiful 3rd wave here to the upside and a nice long correction. And this is why I'm labeling this number 4, not this, because this correction is not long enough to balance out number 2, but this looks very nice. Okay, now this structure, for us to still have a chance and for the bulls to still have a chance here to the upside, you want this structure, okay, to remain bullish. And what do I mean by that? Okay, when I zoom into this structure, this could potentially be wave 1, and we are busy with the 2nd wave 2, where you want to see us form a higher low. We need to form a higher low for this scenario to still play out. If we lose, I would even say this pivot over here, okay, if we lose especially the low, this Elliott wave scenario is invalidated, and then the bearish Elliott wave scenario starts kicking in. Okay, but for now, let's stay optimistic. The scenario is still not invalidated, and we are banking on this to be a 1, 2, and I don't think that 2 here is finished just as yet, because this structure, okay, it looks like a 3-wave structure. It looks like a B, C. Then you finish 1, 2, and then you do the 3rd wave here to the upside inside of the 5th wave. Okay, so we still have a chance as long as we, if I take a FIB, from the low to the high. Maximum target I want to see us hit is the 786. Okay, we can get a bounce from the 88. It just increases probabilities that when you start tapping the 0.88 over here, any move away becomes corrective and not impulsive anymore. Okay, so you want to see the 786 as a maximum target. We have already tapped the 618. Okay, also what I've just shared with you guys is we do have a daily level here at the 786. This is why I'm so interested in the zone. Do you guys see why I'm so interested in the zone? Is that if this is a 1, 2, we have a chance for an explosive third wave here to the upside that will take the high over here, and potentially, depending on where the low ends, okay, I will then take a fib extension from the low, and let's just for argument's sake say that we are still going to make another low over here at the 618. I mean, we can come here all the way to $67,000. Definitely a possibility. Okay, $76,000, 612. Okay, because as you all know, third waves love the 1.618 targets. Right, so this is a bullish scenario, and please, by all means, legends, I don't want you to say, but devil said. This is definitely playing out. I'm going all in long. 100x my portfolio, 20x my entire portfolio. Please, guys, please. I am simply highlighting a bullish scenario that for now has still got a high probability of playing out, but never a guarantee. Okay, we do have, okay, and maybe just to, you know, ground ourselves a little bit, is we do have a bearish scenario. Okay, looking at the 4 hour over here, where this could be, it's not invalidated, but it just has a lower probability, where this could still be an A, B, C to the downside. Okay, or this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was the end of the structure, and this is A, B, C here to the downside, where we're still coming down to lower levels. Okay, where we could still find, so this could still be slash bearish, bullish. Okay, where this one, the ABC, the bigger ABC, is very bearish, where we could come down to $50,000, right? Where this can still be a 1, 2, 3 here to the upside. Okay, for now, it's too far away, legends. I like to focus on where we are right now, and for now, this structure is still bullish and it hasn't been invalidated. So therefore, this scenario still carries the highest probability of playing out. Okay, let's go through some comments over here. Can you do ETH? Yes, we can definitely have a look at ETH. Let me open up another tab for ETH over here. Let's go look at Ethereum. Okay, right. I will get to Ethereum in a moment. Smash the like, guys. Yes, please smash up the like, show some love. Hi, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽 Arena. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽. Would agree. Okay, I've gone through that. Thank you very much. Scoot, what do you think about Jupiter Exchange and its coin? Thank you. I unfortunately need to go and do research. I have no idea. Okay, Jupiter Exchange, they are, guys, I can tell you guys, and I receive, and the team receive so many emails from new exchanges popping up all over the world, wanting us to promote them and send, you know, tell you guys to click on their links and sign up. And we say no to about 99% of them because, you know, I don't want to just push any exchange onto you guys without testing them, and then there's not enough liquidity or they rug pull you guys. So like with Bluffin, I mean, we did extensive testing with them. Andy traded with them. I traded with them. We did 100x positions. We checked the stop losses. Do they hit? The TP areas, do they hit? Do they leave some cash, you know, where they don't pay out the stop losses or they don't trigger the full amount? Like, these are the things that we look at. Is there enough liquidity? What are the KYC requirements? We do extensive testing before I just put a link in my YouTube description and say, guys, just click on it. And you know, it's not the way that we do things. I want to make sure that you guys are protected and that when you trade with an exchange, you don't have any issues. And if you do have issues, that there's great support to help you out. Okay. So you just, Mr. 𝗖𝗍𝘆𝗽 Scoot, you just triggered that. There are many, many new exchanges popping up, and I just need you guys to be careful out there, right? I'm not going to mention any names. I have tested some new exchanges, and I've lost a lot of money, not because of my risk management, because there wasn't enough liquidity. They couldn't pay out my stop loss when my stop loss got hit. I want to take profits, and there's not enough liquidity to pay out my profits. The user interface doesn't work. Like you pick up so many issues when you start trading with some of these exchanges, and it's not worth the risk to lose your money because the exchange still has a lot of defects and bugs that they need to sort out. Okay. Right, legends, let's go and analyze the price of Ethereum over here. Hope all is well, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽. Much love. Brett, thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of dodgy exchanges out there. Definitely. Guys, just please be careful in this game. I mean, I've seen traders, you know, you work so hard to win a couple of trades in this game and stay profitable as a trader. You don't still need an exchange to go and take the profits that you've made, because the stop losses don't get hit, or there's not enough liquidity to pay out your profits. You know, go and trade with like Bluffin. The links that I have down in the description are exchanges that I can vouch for, that I personally use, and I'm happy with them. And if I do pick up any issues, you will see that I will take that link away, no problem, and I will announce it here for everyone to say that, guys, I've picked up this problem, they're not helping me sort it out. Be careful, please don't trade there anymore. But I'm happy with the 3 that I've got down in the description. Okay, so far so good. I haven't had any complaints from anyone so far. Okay, that was my venting, ranting session for today. Always have to have something. Dave, thank you, 𝗬𝗍𝘍𝗽, for your research. Perfect. Right, let's go and analyze the price of ETH. I always like to just take a step back. I'm here on the 12-hour time frame. We've been inside of this channel. For those of you that's been following me for a while, you'll know I've been tracking this channel for quite some time. When we're here at the top of the channel and we reject it, there was a lot of fear, people saying we're coming down to the bottom. We've just respected this upwards trend. I mean, since 15 October 2023, finally broke through. And then quite surprisingly, you know, when you have a breakout, and we came back for a beautiful retest on top of this channel, there was a lot of fear over here. Okay, also beautiful support at the support zone over here. And I saw a lot of people were scared to buy in this area. I'm not sure why. Okay, a lot of people were scared to buy, and then we got the massive breakout here to the upside. Okay, also been tracking that momentum, and I mean, if you missed the buy zone because you were too scared, you had a second opportunity to enter over here. Okay, nonetheless, what can we now expect from the price of Ethereum? I want to see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It looks like it still has another wave to go, legends. It really looks like it still has another wave to go. Okay, I just want to see here on the 4-hour what is cooking. Come on, give me that. Doesn't look too great at the moment. We have lost the range over here. I think the more obvious trade is you had such a beautiful, not this one, okay, you had such a beautiful breakout, but you haven't had a decent pullback or retest as yet. Okay, but quite a long consolidation area over here. For me personally, to be interested in ETH again from a load up perspective, I would take a flip from the low to the high, and yeah, but the 618 is most probably the most obvious. Okay, I don't see a lot of support by the 50%, although we do have, you can see the wicks has provided resistance and support. So I would, if we do get a pullback, you know, look at your just normal flip levels. 618 more attractive to me at the moment, and the 786 definitely I will be there. Okay, because the 786 also, if we do lose this range over here, of which we're currently consolidating below, if we do lose this range and we do find momentum here to the downside, what I like about the 786 is it has confluence with a diagonal trend that we've been respecting for quite a couple of months. Okay, that to me, the home line buys, I call it the home line. Home line buys are always the best buys because you can protect and exercise exceptionally good risk management when you come back to trend. Okay, so if we do find the strength here to the downside, I like the 786 zone, because this can then be a 1, 2, 3, and then you finally break this resistance zone that we've been struggling with to break through. Okay, where this could potentially be now the first wick next wave, of the next impulse here to the upside. Okay, and it's kind of in the same camp as Bitcoin at the moment. You want, for Ethereum, you want this structure to remain bullish, okay? And you want your 786 to be your lowest or your maximum target to the downside. But we have to acknowledge that this block over here, okay, if you're still bullish for the bull run and you want to load some bags, I mean, from a spot perspective, I would say this is a great load-up zone over here. And obviously, no financial advice. Maximum target 786, which is also, let me just see here, 786 is here by the $3,000 100 area. Okay, that is basically my quick and dirty analysis here on Ethereum. If we do not find momentum to the downside, okay, and we get acceptance back inside of this range from this consolidation area, we get acceptance back above. Maybe you reject here by the point of control, but you're still inside the range. You then increase probabilities to go to the top of the range. And then if you break the top of the range, you retest it as support, you could find a situation where you just recover and you continue with the momentum here to the upside. We have tapped a minimum target over here. So if I take a fib from the low to the high, we have already tapped the 382 and the 236, which, I mean, it's fib levels and they do get respected, okay? So it's all about observing the price reaction, right? But I personally am more interested here by the 618 and 78 targets. This is where I'm a little bit more interested. I do have a spot bag of Ethereum, so I'm just riding the momentum here to the upside. And because I already have a spot bag of Ethereum, I only buy high probable areas. I will be interested in this area over here. Okay, that's the area of interest for me over here. Right, legends, that's basically the Ethereum here on, well, this is the Ethereum on ETH, the analysis here on ETH. Okay, bro, you got it, thank you. I was thinking on a investment point of view, the team and its developers look good, but for my trades, I use Binance and Bybit. Yes, Binance and Bybit, I can definitely vouch for them. Although I don't have a link for Binance, I really like Binance. I mean, we have to acknowledge one of the biggest exchanges in the world, okay? Thank you if you can look into the future. Right, I will definitely look into it. I do get a lot of these requests. So Jupiter Exchange, I must probably have an email somewhere from them asking me to test them out. It's just difficult to test out all these exchanges. I will get to them, and if I find a golden nugget out there, I will definitely share it with the community. I just don't want to share anything with anyone that could potentially rug pull you, okay, or where you lose your cash. And then I'm that person that introduced it, and yeah, I just don't want that blood on my hands. Okay. Also, thank you for your analysis and all the hard work. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. What's up, legends? Tortuga Mod in the house. Welcome, Tortuga. We had a great conversation on Discord this morning. Also spoke about Bitcoin dominance. Ooh, I see a lot of whales. If we go and look at some sentiment, bullish sentiment out in the market, legends. And I know, Tortuga, you are one of those people that follow the sentiment as well and look at liquidity and USDT dominance and, you know, ETH over Bitcoin, the pairing. What does it look like at the moment? There's a lot of bullish sentiment still out in the market, okay? Short-term holders realize cap is currently at 58%, okay? We are over here. Previous cycle top went above 80, okay? We still have a lot of room left. Okay, so still bullish sentiment out in the market. Bitcoin versus Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia, I know, we all know Nvidia has done some crazy things here to the upside, and basically what they're saying is Bitcoin is lagging behind. It still needs this parabolic move here to the upside, and perhaps Nvidia has shown Bitcoin the way of where Bitcoin still or could potentially still reach. So you can still see lots of bullish sentiment out in the market. Bitcoin is correlated to US government bonds, 10-year yields. Is now consolidating again in a symmetrical triangle form and reaching the breakout point soon. This may send Bitcoin to higher levels. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Massive Ethereum movement to exchanges. I've also read a lot of other tweets as well, legends, where a lot of whales and whale alerts that's been triggered is aggressive buying into Ethereum at the moment. Okay, So let's see, is the smart money buying Ethereum, or is it a trap? We just don't know, okay? But it's still lots of bullish sentiment out in the market. ETF fund flows put Bitcoin on track for new all-time highs within 60 days, okay? Let's see. Right, price needs to go up. This is what they're saying, okay? But I guess what I'm trying to do over here is just there's a theme of still massive bullish momentum to the upside, even though we got this massive dump here. Okay, I think this dump scared the living crap out of so many people when we had this dump, and it sent some of the altcoins to the floor as well, like 20%, 30% dumps to the downside. And perhaps this was just a healthy flush out for continuation here to the upside. I would, however, like to see that three-wave structure. I mean, as traders, we don't always get what we want, but I would love to see something like this. And then you get the continuation. You grab the liquidity above, you grab all the liquidity below, and then off to the races you go. I would love to see a structure like this. Okay, let's see. It just doesn't seem that it's just gonna continue here to the upside. It feels like it still needs a flush on both sides before you get the big move to the upside. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Right, last sentiment. Let's see. Next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, that's an important announcement, guys. Big news this week. Please trade carefully. I do not trade news. I usually exit some of my positions, especially if I know that there's big news coming. Wednesday has the CPI and FOMC. Thursday has PPI and jobless claims. Expect a lot of volatility around these days and possibly some de-risking the prior days. I completely agree with this, okay? If you do like to plan or to trade the news, by all means, you go do that with good risk management. I don't like trading the news. I like to wait for the news, maybe 2 or 3 hours after the news. I like for the market to settle down a little bit, and then I will jump back into trades. Okay, just some more bullish sentiment that 5% of all Bitcoin supply is now being bought up by the ETFs. Over 70 billion in Bitcoin. Absolutely crazy. I mean, you have to acknowledge that this is a supply shock, okay, for Bitcoin, which in turn can only send the price higher. I mean, if there's no supply, it means one thing. Either people sell to create more supply, but if the supply is being bought up aggressively like this, it means that price needs to go up, okay? Right, legends. I mean, nothing's obviously guaranteed in the market, but let's see how this plays out. Let's go through some more comments over here. Doge, we can go through Doge. Edwin, I'll go through Doge. That would make sense. We are trending in macro. Yes. 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗍 visiting is good, but home is better. That's what we say. Yes, definitely. It was a great visit in Dubai, but home, sweet home. And there's nothing better than climbing in your own bed. Okay. Right, legends. Let's go and analyze Doge here. I've got Doge here open. Okay. I've adjusted my trend line. I used to have this trend where we had the breakout. We could potentially come back for a retest. I've just adjusted it. Make it simple, okay? We break that trend, potentially it's game on. Right. I would also like this structure to remain bullish, like with Bitcoin, okay? Would like the structure to remain bullish. We are at the 618. Look at where we got the bounce, okay? Let me just zoom in here. We got the bounce at the 0.618. We can still come down here to the 786. If we're going to start dancing around the 0.88, okay, we might have a pump and then a dump to come and claim this low. I think a better area of interest is, let's just say for worst case scenario, okay, a FIP here from the lows to the high. Okay, this support area is inside of the golden zone. So from a larger time frame perspective or a spot bag perspective, this is still a golden zone over here, even if you lose the low over here. Okay, if we for some reason find downwards momentum, lose the 0.618, and we are still inside of the support zone, 786, I don't really want to see Doge go below 10.8 cents. Or 10.7 cents. I don't want to see Doge go below that, because this could still be, okay, if this is not the bullish structure and we lose this low, okay, this could be great load up zone over here, where you're then forming a 1, 2, 3 here to the upside, okay, which the 786 needs to be the maximum target. But keeping the trading analysis simple over here, legends, make sure that you have a trend with an alarm set. So, you know, you could be one of those traders that says, I don't care what happens in here, I wait for the break of the trend. As simple as that. Okay, whether it goes and it does that, or whether it falls down here and it does that, or whether it does that, or it claims the low, you don't care. You wait for the trend, and then once the trend is broken, you know what to look out for, your high time frame candles, all the education that we provide inside of our Discord channel. You play a break of trend strategy with good risk management, okay? Some traders say, I don't mind getting late to the party, where some people will enter over here. Some people will say, I don't mind getting late to the party. I can still exercise good risk management. But I'd rather want a confirmation from a breakout perspective than speculating that we're going to turn over here or turn around over here. Okay. Legends, I'm still bullish. I must say, Doge is still one of those meme coins where I still feel bullish. I feel like there's been plenty of meme coins out there that's done phenomenal things, and Doge is lagging behind. And I'm still waiting for Daddy Doge to wake up, and I think it does have the potential to still do some amazing things here to the upside. Okay, just want to look at Doge here on the daily time frame. Okay, I still like where it is at the moment, because some altcoins like 𝗬𝗬𝗍 has taken the highs already. Okay, Ethereum is, I think, in this zone over here. ETH is here already. Solana, has Solana taken the injective protocol? I know Render has taken the highs already. Bitcoin is over here by the highs, by the 2021 highs. Mr. Doge, what is happening? I think it's doing its magic over here. People are, you know, what's the word? Accumulating. This is the accumulation zone over here. Perhaps this is the support zone that needs to hold. Okay, the highs here needs to hold. And so I'm still pretty bullish on Doge. I do have a swing position open on Doge. I've been loading up on all the dips over here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's my quick and dirty analysis here on the price of Doge. Let me know if you bullish on Doge in the comments down below. Are you guys bullish on Doge still? I feel it's lagging behind. It still has some magic. Perhaps Mr. Elon needs to tweet something, or something's going to happen. Let's see. Right, it's stuck at Dogecoin. It's stuck at Dogecoin. Oh wait, what happened? Let me try this. Sorry guys. Let me do this. I don't know why it sometimes do that. Right, is that better? Is that better? Okay, sorry about that guys. Sometimes my screen gets stuck and I have no reason why. Thanks for sending me the love to let me know. Okay, Doge, still back here on Doge. At least you guys caught some of that analysis over there. Right, this is what I'm saying. Okay, Bitcoin is already here. Injective protocol already took the highs. Render already took the highs. It feels like there's a lot of coins that's done this already, where they've tapped some of these upper levels already, and Doge is still over here. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, where's the Discord link? The Discord link should be in the description down below. Okay, let me go see. The Discord link should be in the description down below. Let's see. More. Let me do this. Let me just make sure that I have the Discord link. Community. Okay, there's the Discord link. Okay, I've got Bluffin, Bybit, 𝗞𝗍cie. Also, guys, the moderator role. I have spoken about the moderator role. We've got Tortuga here as a mod. If you'd officially like to apply for the role, I don't want to give too much information away just as yet. Go click on the link and apply for the moderator role. We're looking for someone a little bit more full-time. Maybe that's a word. Okay. Right. Some surprise there. If you'd like to moderate this channel, be a moderator inside of Discord and some other stuff, go and apply for the role, and we'll interview you shortly. Okay. Right, legends. Okay. So we were here on the price of Doge. So for now, I'm still feeling a little bit bullish here on the price of Doge. ETH, look at dominance. I spoke about dominance here this morning as well. I mean, we have a chance. We have a chance. Bitcoin dominance. We've made a high. We've made a lower high. Okay. Are we going to make a lower high and find continuation here to the downside? We currently have acceptance back inside of this trend. Okay. If we break this trend, we could double top. There's another option to double top. And but like I think myself and Mr. Tortuga were also discussing this morning, is to say that if Bitcoin price tanks down from here and you even have dominance falling down, it could simply just protect the alts. Okay, could simply just protect this move here, could protect the alts if we have bearish momentum from Bitcoin. I have seen dominance protect the alts where Bitcoin falls down and the alts just stand still. Well, not really still, but they don't bleed out like they did with that massive dump we had on Friday. Okay, we see 20-30% moves to the downside. Bitcoin dominance can protect the altcoins. But obviously you want Bitcoin to go up, you want Bitcoin dominance to fall. That's where you see the magic. Okay, Bitcoin needs to go up, dominance needs to fall. That's where the magic happens. Let's see. Legends, another thing I spoke about this morning in the Discord community, I just wanted to quickly touch on it here before I forget. Do you guys remember my range low and my range high strategy? You guys remember? Okay, this one is in reverse. Yesterday, or this morning, I think I spoke about this in Discord as well to the community. Okay, you have a massive drop to the downside and it can be a pump to the upside. You just play it in reverse. And then this is what I call the range high. Okay, then what I usually do is I will put a line over there. Please smash up the like for the education over here. And how this strategy actually played out a couple of times during the recent price action over here. Okay, there it played out. Range low, you tap it for the first time, price moves away, it claims the highs. Here was the range low, which got front run. Okay, but anyways, it does play out quite often. Anyways, okay, right. Looking at this price action over here, how the strategy worked. Please smash up the like for the education. I'm giving away secrets over here, but I have shared this with the Discord Legends community this morning, and they always get the alpha first and all the education. Okay, when you have a dump and you have your first wick to the upside, that is what I call the range high in this case. And if it was a pump to the upside, I would call it the range high. Or if the range had to form over here, the range low. Okay, the first drop to the downside after the pump or the dump. Okay. How the rule of the strategy work is that when you tap that pivot for the first time, you want to see price move away. And it failed to move away on the first tap over here. And it kept on stuffing around over here. That means if price is stuffing around above this pivot over here, you're going to come and fill the inefficiency. Okay. You want to tap it and you want price to move away. And this is usually a beautiful swing failure pattern where you get acceptance back below, you put your stop loss and price needs to move away, which often happens. But if price is stuffing around like that, you increase the probabilities together with a daily level over here that you are going to come and fill the gap. And that is why I really like, where is it? This point of control. This is why I love this point of control at $71,000, 163. Because when I look at that point of control, it fills this entire gap. And the fact that we are stuffing around in this inefficiency area tells me that this is a high probable area to get hit. And this is why, and I mean, definitely anything is possible, but when I take a flip from the high to the low, this is quite frankly, and I know, nothing is guaranteed in the market. I am not so interested in these two levels because I want the inefficiency to be filled. And this is why this naked point of control is so interesting to me, together with a 786, which might be a little bit high, but I want to see how we're going to react at this naked point of control, because that then fills the entire inefficiency. Okay, definitely, I want to say you can do that. You can do that. Definitely a possibility, but I've just seen the scenario play out many times where you come and fill the inefficiency, okay, and then you get momentum back to the downside. Right. Legends. Yeah, that's a reversal chalk. I applied last year and will send application again. I applied last year and will send application again. Perfect, Mr. Brett, 2 cents. Okay, I will go through all the applications. Junkie, we are inside the 5th wave on BTC. Why not open a swing long right now? Devil at this level. Absolute up to the trader. Okay, definitely. If you want to attempt a swing long position, the only reason, guys, I must be honest with you guys, the only reason I don't often talk about swing positions is that I see people not practicing good risk management. Okay, if you can practice good risk management, by all means, right? I have seen people where when myself and Andy speak about swing positions that we are opening, they will look at this structure over here, and then we will say there's a high probability. Nothing is guaranteed. There's a high probability that this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are busy with a 5th wave over here. And you want, you want that, you want the structure to be bullish for continuation here to the upside. And then we will say any dip is potentially a buying opportunity. If we come back down here, it's a buying opportunity with a clear invalidation below the lows. I don't want people to go and put in 100% of their account at 10x leverage with a liquidation price down here, or at the entry price, for example. Okay, when I build a swing position, it needs to be maximum 3% of my capital that I will lose when my stop loss gets hit. Okay, so in that breath, if you're a trader that takes good risk management, never risking more than what you can afford to lose, this is definitely an area where I will be building a swing position. Okay, where you have a clear invalidation. Okay, and you could even be, if you want to be very aggressive, you do increase the chance of yourself being stopped out. If you want to be very aggressive, I would put my stop even a little bit higher. Okay, just grab this, maybe perhaps, yeah, below the 8.8. Okay, and the reason I like the 8.8, but you could still get the bounce, it's just a higher probability. As soon as you tap the 0.88 over here, you increase the probabilities of claiming the highs. But then you could have the situation where it's a rare 2nd wave target and you still get the 3rd wave here to the upside. You get stopped out and price moves in your direction anyways. Okay, it's just a game of probabilities. But just, to keep it simple, you have a clear invalidation and you don't risk more than 3% of your capital. As always, no financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, right? And then preparing for this 3rd explosive move here to the upside to go and complete the 5th wave. If you're speculating and you have conviction in the structure and you can apply good risk management, not risking more than what you can afford to lose, not going all in on your entire portfolio, expecting an explosive here to the upside only for price to do this, by all means, you can build a swing position over here. Right. The reason I'm not too fond, like I've said, to mention swing positions is that I've seen people lose a lot of money. Okay, because nothing's guaranteed in the market. They have an invalidation, but they go all in with their entire account on like 10x leverage. Okay, right. Good risk management, legends. Tia and Solana, please. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. Please smash up the like. Thanks for joining the stream, and thanks for being here and listening to my entertainment scenarios over here. I hope it's given you some clarity. Guys, the last coin I wanted to talk about before I go, okay? I'm not sure if I should show you guys this coin. Should I show you guys this coin? You can see where I've got my mouse. Can you guys see what I am looking at? Mr. Dopamine Junkie, thanks, Devil. Yes, I want to show you guys this before you go. I know that there's been some FUD around waves, and I'm not sure if Andy spoke about this coin during his live stream as well, but myself and Andy had a look at waves on Friday when we had the massive dump here, okay, on Bitcoin as well. I did post a tweet to say, okay, because it's so easy to manage risk, this is why I like it. This is the bear market lows over here. These are the bear market lows, and there was FUD around waves. I think if I can remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Binance announced that they're going to delist waves from the exchange. So nothing to do fundamentally with the project. It was purely a big exchange like that mentioning that they're going to delist it, sent the coin tumbling down. and usually bad news creates buying opportunities. So the one scenario that I did highlight over here is to say that this just looks to me like a high time frame swing failure pattern. Okay, so I did nibble a little bit over here, very small little bit. Okay, I did nibble a little bit over here because what I liked, okay, regardless of the fundamentals, purely from a technical perspective, is you've pierced the bear market lows and you are currently trading above, which looks like an SFP. Okay, and you might get those double bottoms, but as long as we are trading above this line, it could be very bullish for a recovery bounce here from waves. Okay, this is what looks bullish here at the moment. So listen to what I'm saying over here. As long as we are trading above the bear market lows, there's a chance for a recovery. Okay, you might get another sweep of the lows, but as long as we're above, I will be bullish. If we are below and we start closing high time frame candles like the daily candles, the 8-hour and 12-hour candles below the bear market lows, I am not interested. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So perhaps a gem, but with good risk management. Okay, I am still expecting, I can be wrong over here, but we've pierced it, and perhaps another pierce will be in order, and I am interested as long as we are above. Okay, just wanted to make that clear. I'm not sure how you guys feel about waves, but perhaps this is a great buying opportunity. Right, Scoot. I remember that as a beginner, the stop loss is no more than 1%. Yes, Alex, you are echoing what myself and Andy always preach. Okay, as a rule of thumb, depending on how experienced you are, you should never risk more than 1% of your portfolio per trade. Never. Okay, if you get a little bit more experience, you can go up to 3%, maximum 3%. I see some traders risk up to 5%, and that's obviously, you know, with loads of experience. But if you're going to lose 10 or 20% of your portfolio when you get stopped out, you're not going to last long in this game. You will get bled out at one point and you will be out the game. Okay, cool, legends. Thank you so much. Yes, it will be delisted on 17th. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and it's because of that delisting that we've seen this bearish momentum here to the downside. But from the research that I've personally done, and please go and do your own research, the fundamentals are still intact. So for me, from a fundamental perspective, is if you are still bullish on the fundamentals of waves, okay, this is perhaps a great buying opportunity. But please, guys, don't change. Don't go and change my words. All I'm saying is, I am interested in waves as long as we are above. We can get wicks here to the downside, but I don't want to see high time frame candles below this level. At the moment, we are above, so I'm interested. If we wick down and we close, you leave a wick behind. You don't leave the body of the candle behind. Fine, leave the wick behind, but I want to see us trade above this level. I'm interested. I'm not interested below this level. Okay, cool. Legends, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time here with you guys. I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Smash up the like on your way out and have a great evening. Until the next one, cheers for now.